Okay, it's time for another Kitsap weekly update. Let's go ahead and start with our pocket stats. Taking a look at our average sale price, we see that it's about $685,000. Average list price $690,000, so pretty close, about 99% ratio from list price to sale price there. Days on market about 31. 77 went pending this week, and we've got 760 active. Comparing this to last week, it's extremely close. You see the numbers here. Very close. We did see a decline in the pending sales this week compared to last week, but that's nothing too unusual. And then just wanted to take a look at this chart. This is just comparing this year's numbers in August to last year's numbers in August, just to zoom out a little bit and consider that. This is residential. You'll see condo down below, but we'll look at residential. New listings, 378 this August. Last year we saw 373. Pending sales, relatively close. Closed sales, there were more closed sales last year with 330 this year, 17% decrease. Days on market, relatively close. And then we see the median and average sale price have both increased. And we've stayed very close in the list price to sales price ratio. And we have seen an increase in inventory, although in the past few weeks we saw a slight decline overall. Big picture, in the last few years, we are seeing an increase in inventory, which is good. But we're looking at 2.5 months. I would say that maybe 5 to 6 months would be a relatively healthy place. So in the big picture, still a little bit low on the inventory, but we are seeing an increase from where we were in the past few years. Navy signs a contract for seismic work upgrades. And here's our key points here. The Navy will spend an additional $377 million to seismically upgrade dry dock number 4 at PSNS. And this expands on previous work from 2023. And these are funded by the Navy Shipyard Infrastructure Optimization Program. And I'll leave the link for this down below if you'd like to read more of this article. And then for an activity this week, Port Orchard will have their night market September 13th. That's Saturday. And it's going to take place downtown waterfront there in Port Orchard from 6 to 10 p.m. And of course they got a lot of great vendors, and hopefully the weather will hold out. Have a nice Saturday as we slowly eke our way into fall. And that concludes this edition of the Kitsap Weekly Update. Thank you for taking the time to watch. If you have interest in buying or selling a home here in the Kitsap or surrounding areas, please feel free to reach out. I'd be more than happy to help you. Thank you and have a great day.